Welcome to the Prince Eats. Here's a quick video for oven roasted silk snapper. Ingredients are in the description. If you enjoyed this video and find it helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm going to approach this video from a couple different directions. Of course, I'll share the recipe, but I'll also give some tips and tricks for success. First up is you'll need some fresh fish. Here I have silk snapper. Obviously it's a cousin to the red snapper. They both work perfect for this recipe. Once you clean, trim, and dry the fish, you can prepare it for scoring. Scoring will allow the seasonings and marinade to penetrate into the flesh. Technically, scoring is optional. However, if you do decide to score, be sure to use a sharp knife. A sharp knife produces a cleaner cut, reduces rubbing, and prevents slipping, which are all safety risks of a dull knife. Once the fish is scored, it's ready for prep. Preheat the oven to 375. Grab your orange and lemon, cooking oil, cilantro and thyme, kosher salt. Fish or seafood seasoning is optional. The first thing you want to do is oil the fish. This will serve as an adhesive for the dry seasonings. Coat both sides of the fish with oil. Use your hand to rub the oil into the fish. Be careful because there might be sharp bones in and outside of the fish. Don't forget to season inside the fish. And the part of the fish that was scored, be certain to get some seasonings into those crevices. Be generous with the seasonings. The next step is to rub in the main ingredient, which is the jerk marinade. Here I have store-bought traditional mild Jamaican jerk marinade. Similar to the dry seasonings, be sure to rub this marinade into those slits. Flip the fish and repeat this step on the other side. Because this marinade is very pasty, I recommend using it sparingly. You can dress the head if you desire, but it's not necessary. The next step is to stuff the inside of the fish with the citrus. There's no real order of procession when stuffing the fish. Just do it as you see fit. Another option is to stuff it with whole sprigs of thyme and green onion. Here's a clip from a previous bake. As I mentioned, stuffing it with thyme and green onion is completely optional, but it does boost aromatics. Let's go back to the current bake. Once the fish is stuffed, sprinkle it with a few pinches of salt. If you have a roasting or cooling rack, that'll work great for this recipe. Using a cooling rack or roasting rack will help the fish to cook evenly and roast evenly on the top and the bottom of the fish. Depending on how stuffed the fish is, you might want to consider using kitchen string to hold it all together. When it's ready to go, place it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. After that time, you can bring it out and brush it with oil. Turn the oven up to 425 or 450 and begin brushing the fish with oil. Place the fish back into the oven and let it cook for an additional 5 to 10 minutes in the higher heat. After that short period of time, you can bring the fish back out and let it cool for a few minutes. As you can see, it has nice crispy skin and very flaky and tender on the inside. While you wait for the fish to cool, you can check out the Prince Eats Instagram page or theprinceeats.com, where you can find more simple and easy recipes like this one. You can sign up for the Prince Eats newsletter at the bottom of the home screen on the website. All that's left to do is drizzle with some lemon and orange and carve it up. Dinner is served. Visit theprinceeats.com for more simple and easy meal ideas just like this one.